Hey, welcome to Game Dev Monthly. My name's Max, I'm the developer of Hydroneer. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some cool optimizations that we've got coming up in the 2.0 version of Hydroneer in the summer. But before that, I do want to mention that we're actually going to be changing things up on this YouTube channel. I'm now going to be doing 2 videos a month, one focused on Radio Silent and one focused on Hydroneer. The Hydroneer video will land on the 5th and the Radio Silent video will land on the 20th. In addition to this, I've also been doing weekly dev streams on this YouTube channel for Radio Silent. If that's something you're interested in, then come and hang out with us every Tuesday at 8 PM UK time. Now, before I get into this, I also want to mention that the 2.0 multiplayer update for Hydroneer is going to be coming in the summer still. We still don't have a date yet, but I should have something in the future for you guys on that front. We're also going to be doing an early multiplayer beta as well. You can get a key for this if you participate in the poke system on Discord. More info on that on the welcome page as you join the Discord. One more thing before I get into this, I also want to mention, please, if you haven't already, leave a Steam review for Hydroneer. It really helps out getting our review score higher. Anyway, today I want to be talking about ram drills. It's those top level digging machines that give you some pretty bad quality resources, but in high amounts. Now, as we go through every element of the game, we're going to be optimizing every single part of it. And the ram drill was one of the first things that got hit with these optimizations. With physics aside, one of the main problems with the ram drills is the animations. Because they play one animation each, they actually take up quite a lot of processing power. So what we've done instead is put all the animations into big batches. That way they're way more performant. You can see here there's an example of 8,000 ram drills all going at once. On the old version, we've got 35 FPS, and on the newer version, we've got around 200 FPS. None of these ram drills are actually putting out any material right now. This is just purely based on animations. Later on in a different episode, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the physics engine we've been working on and show you the optimizations on the physics side of gameplay. Another thing we've done is also instance every mesh part of the drill and other items in the game. That means there's only one draw call for each item. It basically kind of draws one item in and then copies and pastes that for every other item, kind of. This ram drill optimization is just a very small part of all of the optimizations coming in the 2.0 multiplayer update. There's also going to be things like conveyor optimizations, Goliath drill optimizations, logic item optimizations, pipe optimizations, and vehicle optimizations. There's so many optimizations, and I cannot wait for this to go live in the summer. So in some of these screenshots you see behind me, you may have noticed that the lighting and the world looks a little bit different. We've been tweaking the lighting around in the game. Since now we have a lot more CPU and GPU to work with all the other optimizations, we can make the world look a little bit nicer and also a little bit more performant. The day and night cycle was actually really unoptimized, and it was causing a lot of issues with players. With this, we may even see the game is a lot easier to run for people with, let's say, bad laptops or just under the minimum requirements. We're really going to try and lower the bar to entry for the game, so that means you can play it if you've got a computer that might not be powerful enough. With this one particular scene, we've seen improvements of up to 20% on FPS. We've literally just changed a bunch of lighting around and it's working so much more smoother. Again, we really need to dial in what the scene's actually going to look like so it doesn't take away from that cool Hydroneer feel that the game has already got. Again, this is a work in progress, so we're just going to have to see what happens with that, and I'll be sure to report back to you guys when we know more about that. Anyway guys, this has just been a bit of a shorter episode now. We're doing 2 a month, but thanks so much for watching. A big thank you to all my Patreons, and I will see you all next month. Oh, I like that name. That name right there. That name's pretty cool. Yep. Don't like that name. That name sucks. Absolutely sucks. Wouldn't. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that name. All right. Catch you later.